The drama in Genoa City is set to explode as early spoilers for October 6th to 10th tease a fiery showdown that fans won't want to miss. Jill makes a power move that not only shocks everyone but also pushes Billy over the edge, sparking a heated family clash that could change their relationship forever. Meanwhile, two cunning schemers strike an underhanded deal, plotting a secret sneak attack that threatens to unravel alliances and stir up even more chaos. With betrayals brewing and tempers flaring, Billy refuses to back down, but can he really outsmart Jill this time? Welcome to Celebrity Gossip 24 Hours, where the drama unfolds and the stories captivate. Join us as we delve into the intriguing world of Young and the Restless, revealing the untold tales and hidden truths behind the headlines. Young and the Restless early spoilers. Jill's bold return ignites explosive clash with Billy, October 6th to 10th. The next wave of Young and the Restless drama is about to shake Genoa City to its core. Early spoilers for the week of October 6th to 10th reveal that Jill Abbott is back in town, and her fiery return will push Billy Abbott over the edge. But Jill's confrontation with her son isn't the only storm brewing. Schemes, betrayals, and shifting alliances are about to set the stage for a week no fan can afford to miss. Claire's risky LA adventure. This week kicks off with Kyle Abbott confronting Claire Grace Newman over her decision to head to Los Angeles. Claire insists she needs independence and wants to explore life on her own terms, something she never truly had under Jordan Howard's control or within the privilege of the Newman family. But when Kyle warns her that Holden Novak can't be trusted, Claire pushes back, accusing him of jealousy. She's determined to discover who she really is, even if it means taking dangerous risks. Kyle, still reeling from the fallout of his betrayal, begs her to reconsider. But Claire can't ignore the hurt from his fling with Audra Charles. Their confrontation spirals into heartbreak, leaving Claire walking away in tears, vulnerable to Holden's attention. Audra's poisonous games. Audra lurks in the background, overhearing Kyle and Claire's heated exchange. Once Claire leaves, Audra steps out, taunting Kyle with cruel barbs about psycho Claire dumping him. Their back and forth is brutal, with Kyle calling Audra poison and disgusting, while Audra revels in the chaos. She smugly points out that Claire and Kyle's breakup is proof that she's still winning. But Kyle isn't backing down. He promises Audra that payback is coming, setting the stage for even nastier battles ahead. Victor, Jack, and Michael's uneasy alliance. Elsewhere, Genoa City's power players are circling one another. Michael Baldwin finds himself caught in the middle as Jack Abbott and Victor Newman cautiously explore an alliance. Jack sees Michael as a potential insider against Kane Ashby, especially since Kane's threats could damage Jabot, Marchetti, and even Nick Newman's family. Michael, desperate to prove his loyalty, is willing to take on the role, but his secret maneuvers raise suspicions at home. Lauren Fenmore grows increasingly frustrated, fearing that Michael is once again being manipulated by Victor. Lauren reaches her breaking point. Lauren vents her frustration to Nikki Newman, insisting that Victor is pulling Michael's strings yet again. Nikki tries to defend Victor, but Lauren isn't buying it. The more she presses, the clearer it becomes that Nikki is enabling Victor's ruthless tactics. Finally, Lauren hits her limit. Tired of Michael's loyalty to Victor over their marriage, she confronts him and walks out, shaking up their relationship in a major way. Jill Abbott returns, and Billy explodes. By the end of the week, Jill Abbott makes her long-awaited return to Genoa City. She wastes no time getting involved in business moves, meeting with Sally Spectra to discuss funding AbbottCom and brainstorming strategies to protect the Abbotts. But her arrival also means revisiting old wounds with Billy. Their reunion is anything but warm. Billy feels like Jill has always given Kane a free pass while holding him to impossible standards. Old scars are ripped open, and Billy's anger explodes as he accuses Jill of never truly believing in him. Jill, for her part, tries to explain her choices, but her involvement with Kane's latest schemes may only deepen the rift with her son. More trouble on the horizon. Other spoilers hint that Adam and Chelsea will get a surprise visit from Nick, who reveals that he and Sharon are heading to LA to help Noah with a new business venture. This trip may tie into Claire's risky decision to meet Holden in LA, potentially drawing several major storylines together. Meanwhile, Audra and Kyle remain locked in a toxic feud, each determined to blame the other for their downfalls. Nate Hastings wants nothing more to do with Audra, but her scheming isn't slowing down anytime soon. As for Jill, next week's spoilers suggest she'll try to patch things up with Billy while also maneuvering against Kane. But the question remains, will Jill's return heal old wounds, or will her loyalty to Kane push Billy even further away? What's next in Genoa City? With Claire's independence pulling her into Holden's orbit, Lauren questioning her marriage, and Jill walking straight into a storm with Billy, the week of October 6th to 10th promises fireworks. Old grudges, new betrayals, and dangerous alliances are about to collide, and the fallout will leave Genoa City reeling. Stay tuned, because this is only the beginning of another explosive chapter in The Young and the Restless. Today's next update. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, October 3rd. Billy fights back, Jill stirs trouble, and sneak attack plans form. Genoa City is about to heat up on Friday, October 3rd, with high-stakes alliances, explosive family drama, and dangerous plots brewing in the shadows. The latest Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Jack Abbott and Victor Newman will put their heads together for a risky strategy session, while Billy Abbott and Jill Abbott reignite their long-brewing conflict. On top of that, Audra Charles makes one more attempt to win back Nate Hastings, only to face rejection yet again. Let's dive into all the chaos and see what's coming next. Jack and Victor plot a sneak attack. The uneasy alliance between Jack Abbott and Victor Newman continues to unfold, and their shared enemy is none other than Kane Ashby. Kane's unpredictable maneuvers have already created waves across Genoa City, and both Jack and Victor know he's not to be underestimated. While they would love to see Jill Abbott rein him in, they can't count on her loyalty or her ability to tame him. That's why Friday's episode sets the stage for a behind-the-scenes strategy session between these two business titans. Instead of waiting for Kane to make the first move, Jack and Victor agree that a preemptive strike is the smarter play. Their sneak attack plans may not unfold immediately, but the groundwork they lay down now could rattle Kane's foundation and force him into a corner. Victor is no stranger to ruthless tactics, and Jack isn't above scheming when the stakes are this high. Viewers can expect whispers of backroom deals and potential traps designed to neutralize Kane before he gains even more power. The outcome of this alliance could set up a long-term war, with Genoa City caught in the crossfire. Billy and Jill's explosive showdown. While Jack and Victor are plotting in private, Jill Abbott will be dealing with a very different type of confrontation, one that hits painfully close to home. Her fractured relationship with her son Billy has been simmering for months, and on Friday, the tension finally boils over. Billy has never forgiven Jill for what he sees as one of the ultimate betrayals, losing faith in him during the Chancellor drama and then selling Chancellor Industries to Victor Newman. For Billy, it was a humiliation that cut deeper than business. It was personal, and the wound has yet to heal. Jill, for her part, feels equally wounded. Billy's decision to cut her out of his life has left her heartbroken, and she can't understand why he can't move past the mistakes of the past. What starts as an attempt to reconnect quickly turns into a fiery argument, with both mother and son throwing accusations and regrets at one another. Billy fires back with years of pent-up resentment, reminding Jill of the countless times she chose Kane over him. Jill, meanwhile, insists that Billy has never taken responsibility for his own destructive choices. It's an ugly clash, but underneath all the anger, there's still love. The question is whether either of them can set aside their pride long enough to acknowledge it. Kane plays referee, but not for long. Kane Ashby, never one to miss a chance to stir the pot, finds himself in the middle of Jill and Billy's war of words. At first, he may attempt to play referee, urging them to focus on their family bond rather than their grievances. But Kane isn't exactly a neutral party. Jill still has questions about his growing ambitions and his hunger for power in Genoa City. Kane has made no secret of his plans for domination, and Jill won't let him dodge accountability forever. Their confrontation is looming, and once Jill pushes too hard, Kane may reveal just how far he's willing to go. His influence over Jill could become a dangerous tool if she allows him to manipulate her while she's emotionally vulnerable from her fight with Billy. Meanwhile, Billy might get wind of Sally Spectra's latest move, approaching Jill for an investment in Abbott Communications. Sally's attempt to go behind Billy's back to secure funding from his estranged mother is bound to trigger his temper. It's another reminder to Billy that Jill's loyalties are divided, and it may only fuel his anger further. Nate shuts down Audra's plea. Away from the Abbott drama, Nate Hastings will be forced to deal with Audra Charles and her relentless attempts to get him back. Despite Audra's emotional appeal, Nate isn't budging. His trust in her has been completely shattered, and no amount of sweet talk can convince him otherwise. Friday's episode will make it clear Nate is done with Audra. Her history of scheming, manipulation, and dishonesty has left him unwilling to give her another chance. For Audra, the rejection is devastating. Without Nate by her side, she'll have to find another path forward. But knowing Audra, that path is unlikely to be quiet or harmless. She may look for revenge or a new alliance, setting the stage for fresh conflict. What Friday's episode means for Genoa City. Friday, October 3rd, is packed with simmering drama that will ripple throughout Genoa City in the weeks to come. Jack and Victor's decision to team up on a sneak attack ensures that Kane Ashby won't be able to rest easy. Their alliance is fragile, but their determination to take Kane down is real, and that could lead to shocking power shifts. Meanwhile, Jill and Billy's war is far from over. Their love for each other is buried beneath anger and resentment, but family ties like theirs are never simple. Jill's attempts to navigate both Billy's fury and Kane's ambitions may only leave her torn in two directions. And as Audra faces life without Nate, her next moves could make her an even greater threat. With schemes, betrayals, and family clashes colliding, Genoa City is heading into another explosive chapter, one where loyalties will be tested, hearts will be broken, and no one will escape unscathed. For more of the latest updates and behind-the-scenes secrets from Young and the Restless, make sure to hit subscribe and ring that bell. Stay in the know with every new release.